Welcome to Heartbreak. On the road, time can flip in just a second. A missed signal, a reckless lane change, and suddenly lives are on the line. Today we're looking at some of the most shocking moments caught on these roads. But remember, this is only a video. In real life, even the smallest mistake can turn into a disaster. Stay sharp out there. Now let's begin. And then it happened. A black car sped through the intersection, hit by another from the corner. The chain reaction began. What's the point of tailgating? Answer: one car into a pole and another surprise right behind it. The white snow lay silent, but a gray car's mistake left another body on the ground. When hauling a heavy load, speed and balance matter. Ignore that and tipping over, like this truck, is just a matter of time. If you had stayed in your lane and driven slowly, everything would have been fine. Sometimes accidents don't come from what we see, but from what we miss. Rain poured, asphalt turned slick, the wheel stopped responding. The gray car wanted to turn, and the truck said, "I'll turn you too." A roadside dance with three unwilling partners. One sudden swerve from a black car didn't just change lanes, it changed fate. Three vehicles fell victim to one bad move. Wait, where did that car come from? And then the bumper caved in. A split-second mistake on a dark road. 5 cars collided. If it had been 1 second later, headlines would have said, "Fatal crash." This scene ended by chance. The road ended, and so did control. The truck crushed the lane, then a life before being buried in silence. We signaled, ready to turn, but the blue car was still Googling the meaning of signal. A moment of choice, the truck ahead or the car on the right. The truck swerves, but pain still blocked the road. What good is signaling only while turning? We're drivers, not fortune tellers. I saw it, I ran, but I couldn't escape. This clip shows it's awareness that saves lives, not late reflexes. Going fast? At least don't panic. In fixing one mistake, you made 2. Cars turning, lights on, all clear. So what was this driver rushing for? A brief lapse of focus, curb instead of asphalt, white hope lost in the shadow of a crash. Signal too weak, speed too high, or just a mix of both? one impatient moment sealed the fate of two cars at the intersection. Another life lesson delivered. Lane discipline matters, not just in exams, but in life. The night was calm until the white car pulled a jump scare. A glance, a moment's focus missing, completed only by a life falling to the ground. Rain slicked not just the ground, but the wheel itself. The black car swerved, the turn ended in a crash. No signal, no lane change, just a sudden right turn. The motorcyclist paid the price. When reason disappears, barriers speak. The blue car stopped, but only in silence. Stopping saves lives. Failing to stop destroys them. Downhill truck lost its brakes. A bus swerved. Three fates collided. The wheel slipped and life veered the other way. At that moment, both the road and destiny split apart. Two vehicles, same place, same time, and fate collided. The gray car crossed into the opposite lane as if GPS had said, "Go ahead." The blue car shifted from park mode to rocket mode and forgot to check the mirror before liftoff. Tried to change lanes. Chose the wrong moment. Crash. Being in the right lane isn't enough. If someone else is in the wrong one, it's game over. One missing signal. One complete accident. The wheel went loose, the car went center stage, right in the middle of a mistake. A U-turn in the middle of traffic. Logic made a U-turn too. The wheel slipped, the road ended, and the crash hit the camera head on. An overtaking attempt turned deadly. The steering failed. The opposite lane answered in silence. stopped. Time didn't. Fate caught up. The road was straight, but destiny zigzagged. Steering lost. Crash inevitable. Not a race against time, just wrong speed, wrong lane. Setting off without checking left or right. That's how accidents are born. One curve, two lives. The turn unfinished, the crash direct. Uncontrolled speed, no lanes, in a collision that hit its mark. Both drivers lost control. If one had looked back a second earlier, it might never have happened. The opposite lane is not a shortcut. Every rule broken is an accident waiting to happen. One careless glance, one brutal ending. A wrong lane. A moment's courage, but someone else pays the price. It wasn't headlights in the night, it was sirens, and they stopped suddenly at the turn. Rain danced on the windshield. A van barged in, and the dance ended in a crash. A scream echoed under the streetlights. A sharp turn, a car flying through the air, and a mistake that slammed back to the ground. The driver tried to take back control, but the car said, "I'm sightseeing," and veered off the road. I'm giving away my belongings. Meet me at the bridge. Probably the driver's last thought. Road lines didn't set limits this time. They set traps. Cars collided, and a pedestrian came face to face with death. The gray car turned without looking left or right, as if it were stepping from the kitchen into the living room. Rain blurred the windshield and slicked the road. What followed? A violent metallic jolt. Everything was right, except the distance. The signal came, but only in time for the crash. Gas instead of brakes, and the road met the forest. There was space, but no luck. Two reflexes collided. Snow spread a white blanket, but the wheel signed off on a dark finale. The snow became a stage, not a road. When control slipped, the curtain fell with a crash. The road vanished, hope ended at the bumper. No lanes, no escape. Both thought they'd stop. Neither did, not even time. The gray car thought it was drifting. Reality shouted, "Crash!" Sometimes waiting isn't patience, it's survival. Intersections aren't surprises, they're preparation points. Keep your eyes open. The sun blinded, the white car turned into a mistake. Frozen road bent more than the wheel, it bent destiny. The red light was a stop sign for everyone except one. Every glance missed, cast the shadow of a crash. Seconds ticked away, and control slipped with them. The slick road took away both the driver's hope and the car itself. The yellow bus was waiting, but the car behind raced against time and lost. It wanted to turn right, but speed forced fate left. This isn't time travel. A late signal smashed into the future. Turning right while swerving left. The lines weren't directions, just confusion. It wasn't just the fire truck in a rush. The one from the left lane wrote the same story. One careless moment, and lives froze in the middle of the road. He overtook, then started drifting in the middle of the road. The barriers were the audience. Thanks for watching Hard Brake. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe for more, and don't forget to hit the bell. Take care and see you in the next one.